What's up guys, Brian here, and in this video I'm gonna talk to you about the new Jlab Audio Talk Pro USB microphone. Jlab is getting into the microphone game. They're mostly popular within wireless earbuds, and it seems like they want to get people who are into gaming or are working from home nowadays because of the whole pandemic. And they released 3 sets of microphone, and the Talk Pro, it's gonna be the top of the line within those 3. And they're really going after the big companies like Blue. For example, they advertise that it's gonna have the same specs as the Blue Yeti microphone, where it's gonna have 3 condensers, it's gonna have 4 directional pattern modes, which includes cardioid, omni, stereo, and bi-directional. So it's gonna be good for podcasting, ASMR. I mean, if you're gonna do some voiceovers, stuff like that, it's gonna be pretty good to go. It's gonna have also a sampling rate of 192,000 hertz with a 24-bit. So yeah, it's gonna be professional grade for a lot less than a traditional Blue Yeti microphone. That's a big claim. I mean, they advertise it here on the box, on their website, that it's gonna be, one of the best in the game. And the reason I wanted to check this out is because of the design. I mean, it looks so different compared to a Blue Yeti. The Yeti looks classy, right? It looks very elegant. But there's something about this Jlab Audio where it looks modern and very high-techy. And I really got attracted by the design. I mean, the way the grills are around the microphone. And my favorite thing out of all of this microphone is when you switch the volume or the gain through the knobs in the back, you're gonna have an LED little screen with the lights going up and down depending on the level of your gain and volume output. In the front of the microphone, you will have a Jlab logo where you would click that, and every time you click it, you will switch between each directional pattern. And you're also gonna have a mute button. It's gonna light up green or red depending if you're on mute or not. And then looking at the back, you're gonna have the 2 knobs, which is gonna be the gain and the volume for your outputs. Now looking at the bottom of this microphone, you will have a 3.5mm audio jack. So when you want to monitor your audio, you can do that with some headphones. So I already set up the Jlab Audio Talk Pro microphone, and I already put Audition on. So the audio coming out from this video right now, it's coming from this Jlab microphone. Right now I'm using the cardioid setting, so it's focusing on my voice. And I can't help but looking at the design, like, it looks so nice compared to the other microphones. It's different, it's unique. Like I mentioned just before, I like the grills and the blue accent colors on the microphone, and those LED lights here are very attractive. The only bad thing is that they turn off after like 10 seconds once you adjust your gain and volume levels, but I wish there was a mode where you could keep that on. Aside from these lights here in the front, you will have a ring light here in the bottom, and you could change that ring color to green, orange, purple, or you could have a rainbow color on it. But yeah, this little tripod that the microphone is in kind of reminds me of a GoPro accessory. You've seen those tripods that come with the GoPros? Yeah, I think they got inspired with that. So now that you got a little bit of test with the cardioid, I want to test out the different patterns that this has. And I'm going to start off with stereo. So the cool thing about stereo when you're recording music or stuff like that is that when you move from the left of the microphone and then walking or going around to the right side of the microphone, you will get that stereo distinction on your speakers or headphones, and it's a pretty good feature to have. And then the next one that I'm going to try out is going to be bi-directional. So it's going to be recording from the back and from the front. And I'm not sure if you could really catch the audio, but I have a fan right under the desk that's blowing behind. I'm not sure if you could distinguish that sound a little bit more with this setting on, but you can still hear me pretty clearly. And now I'm gonna move on to Omni. It's gonna get 360 sound all around, and I'm pretty sure this is obviously gonna catch more background noise because it does have the whole microphone open. Yes, but let me know in the comment section below, what do you think the sound of this is? I mean, right now I haven't had any presets on it. I haven't changed the equalizer. Everything is just standard from just plugging it into the computer. And just so you know, right now I'm not recording at 192 Hertz. I'm recording at 96. The reason of that being is because I've done several tests with other microphones before where if I max out the Hertz, the speakers aren't really gonna get that full audio because not every speaker is high-res speakers. Mostly you're gonna have speakers that go up to 48 Hertz, stuff like that. So it's not really convenient, and you're not really gonna max out all the frequencies when you're doing Zoom meetings or you're on Google Duo. Right now I went back to cardioid because there was a lot of background noise. Like I was mentioning, you're not really gonna benefit from those high frequencies when you're on video call meetings. It's gonna be pretty much a standard 44 or 48 around there. But once you're live streaming and gaming and have that capability of maxing out to 192, this microphone does that at a fraction of the price compared to the Yeti microphone. And I mean, compared to the Yeti Nano that I talked about in my previous videos involving my YouTube equipment that I use, very different design. I love this design. So let me take a second and go over this audio file, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about the sound in just a second. Okay, after hearing the sound test of the microphone, I gotta say it does a very good job on blocking out the background noise. For example, I have a fan, like I mentioned, right under the desk, and I have one right outside the studio, and it didn't really catch any humming or buzzing from the fans, so that's a good plus. Another thing that I liked about this microphone is the bass in it. It really gets good bass from the voice. That makes this sound more natural, so I also like that. The only thing that I thought could be improved is the muffledness from the audio. Obviously trying out the Blue Yeti microphones, that's going to be super clear, super crisp, although the Yetis do pick up a little bit more background noise because it's more crisp. I feel like there is room for slightly improvement to be a little bit more crisp, but that's definitely not really a big deal, because if you're going to record a podcast or something like that that's not live, you could always change the equalizer to make this a little bit more crisp in post-production. But I think it does a pretty good job on recording audio, and I highly recommend this. I am looking forward to testing out all these new Jlab products. For example, they also released new gaming headsets and earbuds that you can connect with Xbox, PS4, and even for mobile gaming. So I'll be on the lookout for that. And there you have it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of this Jlab Audio Talk Pro microphone? Do you already have it? I know a lot of Blue Yeti microphones are sold out right now, so this is going to be one of the few alternatives that you have available if you're working from home or starting to game during this pandemic, or starting a podcast, voiceovers, Audible, something like that. This is going to be a product that I would highly recommend for the fraction of a price compared to those $250 microphones that Blue Yeti makes. This is Brian signing off. Make sure to like and subscribe and share this video, and let's get the discussion starting down in the comment section below. Peace out.